Soft air drifting through the room, a quiet smile replacing gloom. No fireworks, no perfect day, but something felt right today. I woke up slow, but not undone. Coffee warm beneath the sun. Nothing brilliant, nothing grand, just small things fitting like they planned. A message came I didn't expect, a kindness I forgot to check. And all day long, in quiet waves, something gentle seemed to stay. I took my time, I breathed instead, didn't fight the noise inside my head. The world still moved, it didn't wait, but somehow I didn't feel too late. A laugh escaped without control, the softness settled in my soul, and every moment seemed to say, you're allowed to feel okay. No, it wasn't perfect, wasn't flawless, but it felt calm and somehow honest. Something felt right today, I don't know why, I don't need to say. My heart felt lighter just a bit, like life and I finally fit. Something felt right today, like the world paused in its chaos and stayed. Nothing big, nothing loud, just peace without a crowd. I walked home slow beneath the night city glowing soft and light. The air was cool, the sky was deep, and my breath fell into steady peace. The things I feared felt far away, like maybe they won't always stay. Hope didn't shout, it simply lay quiet, warm, and here to stay. And now I'm here with candles lit, a blanket wrapped, the moment fits. My body tired but not in pain, more like I earned the right to rest again. And in the mirror, soft and glow, I saw a woman starting to know she doesn't need a perfect day to finally feel okay. Maybe some days don't need reason, just gentle rhythm, breath and season. Something felt right today, like I didn't have to rush or chase, didn't need to prove or place. My heart could simply be soft, unhurried, finally free. Something felt right today, quiet joy in a tender way. Maybe happiness is small, not a victory, not a call. Maybe it's the softest sound, a heartbeat when you've settled down. Maybe life feels kind and true when you stop running from you. Maybe peace begins this way, a soft whisper saying stay. Something felt right today, no heavy ache, no need to pray, just breathing slow and feeling safe, existing without need to chase. And maybe that's enough tonight, a gentle glow, a softer light. Something felt right today, and that's okay. The night grows warm around my side, the quiet hum, a lullaby. No reason needed, no big change, just peace. And that felt strange, but right today. Soft music in a quiet room, street lights painting gentle gloom. Nothing big, no blinding light, just little reasons to smile tonight. The morning started ordinary, same old coffee, nothing scary, but somehow things just fell in line. Small moments said you'll be just fine. A stranger smile along the train, a message eased a hidden pain. The work you thought you'd surely fail turned into something you could nail. You laughed at something dumb and small, but still it warmed you most of all. Your name was praised in passing talk. You stood up straighter in your walk. You caught your face in mirrored glass and didn't hate the girl who passed for just a second in that view. You thought maybe I'm enough too. No fireworks, no perfect scene, just gentle joy you've rarely seen. There are little reasons to smile tonight. Nothing loud, nothing bright, just a softer kind of light. You made it through, you did okay in your own quiet, tender way. No big story, no grand design, but little reasons say you'll be fine. You walk back home beneath the sky, the city humming soft nearby. Your steps were slow, but not from way more, like you didn't need to race. The air felt kinder on your skin, like it was glad to let you in. And everything you used to doubt wasn't as loud or worn out. You changed your clothes, let your hair fall, turned down the noise, turned off the calls. You lit a candle by your bed, let warmth spill out in amber red. You scrolled through moments from the day, the tiny things along the way. A joke that made your shoulders drop, a song that made the worries stop. It wasn't perfect, wasn't clean, but somehow softer than routine. There are little reasons to smile tonight. There are little reasons to smile tonight. A text that landed at the right time, a thought that said you'll be just fine. The way your heart felt not as tight, the way your chest felt kinda light. No big victory, no spotlight, just little reasons to breathe tonight. Maybe joy is quiet air, the gentle way the world feels fair. Maybe hope is not a shout, but doubt that finally thins out. Maybe peace is just a chair, a cup of tea, undone hair. Maybe life is being glad for all the small good things you had. There are little reasons to smile tonight. The way you cared, the way you tried, the way you didn't run or hide. You showed up for yourself today in more than just the usual way. So close your eyes, turn down the light, hold those little reasons close tonight. Soft music in a quiet room, streetlights fading into gloom. No big miracles in sight, just you and all these little reasons to feel right tonight. Soft side, low lights, shoes by the door, a calm you haven't felt before. Not perfect, not flawless, not at all. But somehow it was a good day after all. You woke unsure, a little tired, not broken, just uninspired. You dragged yourself into routine, coffee, mirror, same old scene. But somewhere between step and brave, the world felt softer, not a test. Like maybe life wasn't here to fight. Maybe today wasn't wrong, just light. You answered emails without fear. You spoke your thoughts and stayed sincere. A meeting ended better than planned. Someone finally seemed to understand. And even when mistakes came through, you didn't crumble like you used to. You took a breath, you stayed in place, and grace sat quietly on your face. No celebration, no confetti, just steady breath and feeling ready. It was a good day after all. Not the kind you write on walls, not the kind you shout or call, but a small win standing tall. Yeah, it was a good day in its own slow way. A gentle peace began to fall, and maybe happiness is simply that call. On the way home, the sky turned gold, the sunset soft and uncontrolled. You watched the colors paint the air and didn't rush, you let it stare. A song you loved began to play, and memories warmed the fading day. And for a moment, just one breath, you felt alive instead of pressed. You made dinner slow, not just to eat, but to enjoy the quiet beat. You laughed alone at something small and didn't feel alone at all. You didn't chase, you didn't hide, you let yourself exist with pride. And as the evening settled deep, your heart whispered this feeling, keep. Not every day needs to be great, just one that lifts a little weight. It was a good day after all. It was a good day after all. A subtle warmth, a softened mind, a version of you finally kind. Not perfect, not polished, no applause, just peace without a cause. Yeah, it was a good day, not loud or tall, but steady warm after all. Maybe joy isn't loud, maybe peace isn't proud, maybe healing is slow, and only you know when something shifts, when your spirit lifts, when life doesn't feel like a fight, but something gentle, something right. It was a good day after all. A quiet smile, a softened fall, a tenderness hard to recall, but easy now to feel. And maybe that's the gift, the quiet shift, where you finally stand tall, realizing life can still be soft after all. Lights dim, heartbeat slow, a piece you barely used to know. And as the night begins to call, you whisper, yeah, it was a good day after all. Soft breath, soft light, window open to the night. No rush, no fight, just a quiet warm feeling right. Today had softness in the air, nothing flashy, nothing rare. A few small winds, a gentle pace, a calm expression on my face. And somewhere in the in-between, your name slipped into the scene. Not craving, not afraid, just familiar, quietly stay. I didn't check my phone too much, didn't wait for every touch. Life kept moving on its own, and still I didn't feel alone. Your presence wasn't loud or strong, just a comfort that belonged, like a favorite song playing low, even if I didn't know. Not longing, not falling apart, just peaceful space inside my heart. Your name still feels nice to say, not heavy, not wild, just okay. Soft like steady afternoon rain, warm like coming home again. No rush to define or explain, just knowing we're here in the same lane. Your name still feels nice to say, in that tender, effortless way. On the way home, thoughts drifted slow to things I'm learning, things I know, like how I'm growing past the fear that love means losing what is near. Maybe I don't need to cling or force a label on everything. Maybe connection can just breathe, come closer, without needing to seize. I may tea and dim the light, let shadows settle in tonight. And there you were, just quietly, not demanding space from me. It felt gentle, not intense, more presence than defense. Like maybe love can feel this way, uncomplicated, here to stay. Not perfect, not heavily defined, just something soft. I don't mind, your name still feels nice to say. Not the kind that makes me chase, not the kind that needs a place, just someone who fits the day in an honest, subtle way. No pressure, no race, no sway, just a warmth that wants to stay. Maybe love doesn't rush, maybe it grows in quiet hush. Maybe it's not all fire and pain, but slow breaths and softer rain. Maybe what feels small tonight could someday bloom into something bright. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. Your name still feels nice to say, love. Calm like moonlight from above, soft enough to let me be, warm enough to set me free. No big promises today, just peace in a gentle way. Your name still feels nice to say. Yeah, your name still feels nice. Settles deeper into blue, and somehow I feel renewed. Not certain where it's headed, but glad your name exists in my day. Soft air, dim light, my reflection feels different tonight. No rush, no running, just a quiet thought. I like who I'm to shrink when I felt small, afraid to speak, afraid to fall. I'd hide the parts I couldn't name, trying to fit someone else's frame. But something shifted in my pace, a calmer rhythm, gentler space. And now instead of disappearing, I stay with myself and keep listening. I don't need every answer fast, I don't need to fix the past. Some things still ache, some things still sting, but I don't break from everything. I breathe deeper, think more slow, leave room for feelings I used to outgrow. I'm learning life doesn't need perfection, just presence and connection. Not confident, but less afraid. Not finished, but beautifully in progress. I like who I'm becoming. Not perfect, not polished, but stunning in a quiet kind of way. I'm learning not to run from myself, not to dim the light I felt. Tonight I see something true. I'm finally growing into someone I knew. I laugh more freely than before. I care less about keeping score. I don't chase what isn't mine, I let go of what stopped feeling kind. My voice feels softer but more sure, less defensive, more mature. I'm choosing peace over performing, and it feels transforming. And sometimes you cross my mind, not as a wound, but something kind. I don't cling and I don't chase. Your memory lives in a softer place. Maybe that's growth, not erasing, but learning how to hold without bracing. And healing isn't loud or sudden, sometimes it just whispers. You're finally becoming someone you don't want to escape. I like who I'm becoming, not the girl who felt too much, not the one afraid of touch, but someone steady, someone whole, someone anchored in her soul. I like the way I breathe tonight, slow and sure, under soft moonlight. Maybe this is how it starts, not fireworks but softer hearts. Not a breakthrough loud and wild, but finally loving your inner child. Not perfection as an end, but being patient with yourself like a friend. I like who I'm becoming, even on days I'm still humming, still learning, still unfolding, but no longer scolding. Every part of me tonight feels honest, not demanding. Quiet confidence, gently expanding. The mirror catches one last view, and softly, quietly, it feels true. I'm not who I was, and I don't need to rush, because finally, finally, I like who I'm becoming. Soft glow through the window pane, quiet streets after gentle rain. No tension, no hurry, no chase, just a softer world in a softer place. I woke without the usual weight, not rushing, just letting morning wait. My breath felt calm, my steps were slow, and somehow that was enough to grow. The world didn't feel like something to win, more like something I could finally let in. Every sound, every moment, every sway felt softer in its own quiet way. I smiled at strangers passing by, not a performance, just natural shy. And when I made a mistake or two, it didn't unravel everything I knew. I wasn't perfect, but I didn't break, didn't spiral from a simple ache. I just paused, breathed, and let it be. And something in me felt free. Maybe softness isn't weakness, maybe it's the gentlest kind of strength. The world felt softer today, not because it changed, but because I let myself stay. No armor, no shield, no run, just breathing beneath the sun. Yeah, the world felt softer today, like it finally matched the softness I've been learning to hold. Later I thought of someone kind, not with longing, just peace of mind, not needing answers or a plan, just gratitude for where we began. And instead of wondering what will be, I just let myself feel the ease. No pressure, no story to chase, just a quiet smile in its gentle place. I walked home slowly when night arrived, street lamps glowing, the city alive, and step by step I felt aligned, not ahead, not behind, just on time. And when I reached my silent door, I realized something I'd never felt before. I didn't want the day to fade, not because it was perfect, but because it finally felt safe. Maybe peace isn't loud or grand, maybe it's just holding your own hand. The world felt softer today, not because everything went right, but because I didn't have to fight. No expectations, no regret, just a warmth I won't forget. And maybe tomorrow won't feel the same, but today was soft, and I'm glad it came. Maybe life gets easier when you stop rushing to feel whole. Maybe softness is a language that only patience can grow. Maybe strength is learning you don't need to run anymore. You don't need to push or prove, you just need to stay here. The world felt softer today, and maybe that's enough to carry into tomorrow. Maybe softness can stay, maybe peace can stay. Not perfect, not loud, but quiet and true. Lights dim, heartbeat slow, a warm stillness begins to grow. And as the night settles over me, I whisper softly, I hope the world feels this soft again. Soft rays spilling through my room, evening humming a gentle tune. For the first time in a long time, my chest feels light, my thoughts feel kind. And I whisper to the quiet air, I think I'm ready for good things, if they're there. I used to flinch when something felt right, waiting for the fall in every light. Every kindness felt like bait, every soft word came with weight. I braced myself before the touch, convinced that I was asking much. I learned to doubt every gentle sign, like good things weren't meant for mine. I carried storms behind my smile, called it strength to walk that mile. But every step was made of fear, every dream kept in the rear. I thought that joy would make me weak, the wanting more was wrong to speak. So I pretended I was fine, even when I was far from aligned, yeah. But lately something's shifting slow, like roots beneath the ground below. I'm breathing deeper than before, not always standing at the door. Let the sunlight hit my face without expecting it to chase. I drink my coffee, feel it warm, and don't wait for the coming storm. I catch myself in mirror glass and don't rush past so quite so fast. I see the girl behind the eyes who still believes in better skies. She isn't broken, just afraid of losing what she never made. But now I hold her soft and tight and tell her it's okay to want the light. Oh, not running from the good now, not pushing every blessing away. I'm learning how to open, how to let nice things stay. I think I'm ready for good things, not perfect, not forever, just honest, gentle offerings. I think I'm ready to say yes to quiet joy, to peaceful rest. I won't apologize for dreams or shrink my heart to fit the seams. For the first time in my life it seems, I think I'm ready for good things. Today I smiled and didn't hide, didn't hear a critic at my side. Someone said you did that well, and I didn't turn it into hell. I let the compliment sink in, didn't toss it in the bin, just said thank you and let it stay, a tiny good thing in my day. I answered messages with ease, not from hunger, not to please. I didn't beg to be replied, didn't feel abandoned if denied. It felt like I could finally be a little more at peace with me. The fear of being left behind didn't rule my every mind. And when your name crossed through my head, I didn't sink in quiet dread. I thought of all the ways you've shown that I don't have to stand alone. Your kindness didn't make me flinch, didn't make my heart beat pinched. For once I didn't brace for pain, I just felt grateful you remain. I'm not pretending I don't care, I'm not pretending I'm all there, but I can want you in my life without turning it into a knife. I can't believe that someone kind might really choose what what's in my mind. And if they do or if they don't, I still deserve a softer home. Not clinging to the fear now, not closing every open door. I'm giving hope a little room, just a little, maybe more. I think I'm ready for good things, for dinner plans and quiet rings, for inside jokes and steady care, for knowing someone's really there. I think I'm ready to receive the love I used to not believe, to let small miracles take wing. I think I'm ready for good things. Maybe healing looks like this, not a perfect endless bliss, but waking up and wanting more than just surviving like before. Maybe strength is saying please and letting life come in with ease. Maybe hope's a fragile start, a soft maybe inside your heart. I used to think I wasn't meant for gentle love, for kind intent, but every step I choose to stay, I prove that thought can fade away. And as the night leans into me, I taste a quiet certainty. Good things don't have to be a fight, sometimes they come when you stop holding on so tight. I think I'm ready for good things, for the way my own heart sings when I don't shut myself away, when I let softness have its say. I think I'm ready to be seen in all my flawed and fragile green, to stand here open, not half gone, to let some gentle mornings dawn. I think I'm ready for good things, for love that doesn't clip my wings, for nights that end in quiet peace, for days where fear begins to cease. And if they come and if they stay, I won't push them all away. Tonight I whisper to the dark that clings, I think I'm ready for good things. Soft light fades, my breathing slow. There's somewhere tender I can go, not in someone else's arms, but in the safety of my own, where hope now gently starts to grow. And night feels warm on my skin, and hope doesn't sting like it did back then. It used to haunt me, used to warn me, but now it sits beside me quietly, kindly. There was a time when promises felt like threats in disguise. When good things came knocking, I'd close the door before they could arrive. I was so used to sorrow that peace felt unreal, like something fragile I wasn't allowed to feel. So when a bright thing found me, I'd run fast and far, because happiness was a place I didn't think I could ever belong. But lately, when the sun touches down at the end of another day, I feel something blooming, something gentle that wants to stay. My chest doesn't tighten as much at the thought of a softer life. I'm not bracing for a battle every time something feels right. It's strange, this calm, but strange in a beautiful way. Like life life isn't a problem, but a place I'm learning how to stay. I'm not fearless, but I'm no longer ruled by fear. Hope doesn't scare me like before. I'm not trembling at every open door. I don't turn away when kindness appears. I'm slowly letting it replace the years where love was something I couldn't endure. Hope doesn't scare me, not anymore. I know there will be days where my heart gets confused, where shadows creep back in with stories I once believed. But even then, I won't let them dictate every breath, every step. I'll let hope negotiate. I'm learning to trust the quiet, not the panic in my chest. Learning healing takes a while, and it's okay if I make a mess. Someone texted me today, asked how I was, and I didn't lie. I said I'm doing better, and that truth made me wanna cry. Not because it hurt, but because it didn't. Because better didn't feel like a fragile accident. And when I thought of you, my heartbeat stayed steady. Not desperate, just ready for whatever kindness we may grow. I'm not rushing toward the light, I'm just not hiding from it anymore. Hope doesn't scare me like before. I'm not waiting for the fall of the floor, not doubting every gentle thing or tightening up when my phone rings. Possibility isn't something I ignore. Hope doesn't scare me. Maybe love isn't fire, maybe it's a candle burning steady and slow. Maybe joy isn't loud, maybe it's a quiet place only tenderness can grow. Maybe the things I fear aren't warnings, just ghosts from the nights I survived. Maybe the fact that I'm still here means good things are allowed to arrive. And for once I'm not shutting the windows tight, I'm letting the breeze in, letting the gentle feel right. Hope doesn't scare me anymore. I'm not counting reasons and to stay unsure. If sweetness comes, I'll say hello. I won't pretend, I'd rather let it go. My heart is cautious, but not closed like before. Yeah, hope doesn't scare me like before. The night feels warm on my skin, and for once I don't flinch at the thought of a win. Hope sits closer than ever before, and I smile softly. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Soft breath in a quiet room, moonlight paint and gentle gloom. No rush and no forcing signs, just a slow unfolding of better times. like fixing myself by the next full moon, but life kept showing in subtle ways. Growth doesn't follow deadlines or days. Patience isn't waiting in pain, it's learning peace in what remains. Tonight I'm sitting with myself, not wishing I was someone else. No racing thoughts, no anxious spin, just space inside where calm settles in. It's strange how silence used to scare, how stillness felt too hard to bear, but now it feels like open skies, room for hope, room to rise. Maybe slow isn't failure, maybe slow is how roots grow deeper. Maybe good things take time, maybe peace isn't a finish line. Maybe love grows slow and real, not rushed, not forced, but something you feel. Maybe the waiting isn't wrong, maybe it's how the weak become strong. Maybe the gentle days are signs that good things just take time. I'm learning not to chase control, not to outrun pieces of my soul. I'm letting go of perfect plans and holding life with softer hands. And maybe love won't rush to me, but when it comes it will feel free, untangled, steady, calm and true. Not something I have to prove. Oh, and when I think of you tonight, it isn't sharp, it isn't tight, it's soft and warm like open air, like something growing without fear. No urgency to name or define, just a feeling that we're aligned. Maybe we don't need a clear design, maybe timing will make it shine. Maybe the best things aren't rushed, they're trusted and allowed to come close. Maybe good things take time, maybe my heart needed space to soften and find its pace. Maybe the pauses in between are part of the love unseen. Maybe the waiting isn't wasted, maybe it's life being tasted slowly, softly, line by line. Maybe I don't need everything now, maybe I can whisper instead of vow. Maybe future doesn't need control, just presence and a steady soul. Maybe the person I'm becoming will know love without running, will know joy without fear, will let softness bring her near. Maybe good things take time, maybe time is finally kind. Maybe patience is a kind of grace that lets you bloom at your own pace. So I'll breathe slow and stay alive, no rushing, no forcing signs, because tonight with quiet peace in mind I finally believe good things take time. Moonlight shifting across the floor, a softness deeper than before, and with a gentle, grateful sigh I whisper, okay, I can wait, I don't mind. Soft music hums against the walls, warm light brushing evening halls. I didn't plan to linger here, but something feels different, soft and near. Usually I rush through nights like this, afraid of comfort, afraid of bliss. I'd gather my things and quietly go, pretending I didn't want to slow. But tonight the air feels calm and clear, and I don't feel the need to disappear. My chest isn't tight, my thoughts aren't loud. I'm not lost and I'm not trying to be found. Maybe it's how safe this room feels, like nothing here asks me to conceal. Maybe it's the softness in my breath, like I'm finally done now running stress. Maybe it's knowing I don't need to prove why I'm here or whether I should move. Maybe I don't need perfect timing, just presence, slow aligning. And maybe for once I don't need an excuse to simply stay. I think I'll stay a little longer, not because I have to, but because I want to. This quiet feels tender and kind, a softness steady in my mind. And maybe I don't need distance from something that feels this honest. So just for tonight and maybe another, I think I'll stay a little longer. I'm not used to feeling at ease, to letting comfort come without fears. But nothing in me wants to run, nothing whispers you should be done. Instead there's warmth beneath my ribs, a gentle shift, a loosened grip. It feels like trust, not loud, not fast, just a peace I hope will last. And maybe some crosses my mind, not with longing but intertwined with common gratitude and grace, with no urgency to chase. Their name feels light, not heavy or wrong, more like a melody, part of a song, not something I need to own or define, just a presence quietly aligning. Maybe today isn't about choosing, but about not losing the softness I found. I think I'll stay a little longer, not to escape anything outside, but because I have nothing to hide. Maybe this moment is enough, gentle, unhurried, not tough. Maybe this stillness is where I belong, and maybe I've known it all along. Once comfort felt dangerous, too close to broken trust, but now it feels spacious, like room to adjust. Maybe I'm not waiting to be chosen, maybe I'm choosing myself. Maybe staying isn't weakness, maybe it's where healing finally melts. I don't know what comes next, and I don't need to deny it. For now, being here feels right, and that's enough to hold tight. I think I'll stay a little is dim, but my heart feels clear. And for the first time in years, I don't wanna leave before the moment is over. So softly, slowly, I whisper to the room, I'm not going anywhere, not tonight. Soft breath, slow night, everything feels quiet and right. No urge to run, no fear pressing in. Just a gentle beginning from deep within. I used to leave before I was held, before comfort had time to melt. I'd walk away from every calm, convinced peace could only be a storm's calm. Before harm, I'd shut the door before love spoke, turned tenderness into a joke. Staying felt dangerous, like trust was something too fragile to touch. But now the silence doesn't scare me. It feels warm, not empty. I'm not waiting for things to fall apart, not rehearsing exits in my heart. There's room here for breath, for stillness, for slow unfolding forgiveness for myself, for others, for all the versions of me I once abandoned. Maybe staying isn't losing control. Maybe it's finally coming home. I'm learning how to stay, to sit with peace, not push it away, to let softness hold my spine, to not apologize when things feel fine. No more hiding, no more halfway. I'm learning how to stay. It's strange how comfort feels now, not sharp, not something I must doubt. Your presence doesn't make me shrink, doesn't make my heartbeat overthink. I don't feel the need to disappear when someone stands close or near. Instead I breathe slowly, gently, like trust isn't a risk but a possibility. Sometimes fear still knocks, but I don't open the door. I let it stand there, not rule me anymore. I don't run from the quiet moments or the soft hands offering warmth. And when doubt whispers leave, I answer, not this time, not anymore. Maybe love isn't lightning, maybe it's sunlight, warm in the same spot day after day. I'm learning how to stay, to lean into what feels safe, to not outrun tenderness or grace, to let connection grow slow and true, not rush, not force, just something new. And even when fear tries to sway, I'm still learning how to stay, learning how to stay, learning how to stay. It's not perfect, and neither am I, but maybe being present doesn't require being flawless. Maybe all I need is willingness to remain to breathe when peace feels surreal. Maybe healing isn't running from comfort, but letting comfort run through me. I'm learning how to stay, not just with someone else, but with myself in every way. To hold my heart when it feels safe, to stop disappearing without a trace, to believe that softness isn't fragile. It's powerful, quietly worthwhile. So here I am, not halfway, not almost, but finally learning how to stay. The night is calm, and so am I. No exit plan, no reason to fly, just a warm room, a beating heart, and a quiet truth. I'm here and I'm not leaving. Soft sunlight on my skin, curtains lifting, morning in. No rush, no wait, no heavy, steady, just a quiet thought. Maybe I'm finally ready. Mornings used to feel like battles, alarms, expectations, rattles. I wake up bracing for the day, heart already miles away. Every task felt like a test, every breath felt like unrest. I'd carry dread before my coffee, like I owed the world a version of me I couldn't be. But today something shifted small, not loud, not grand, not like a call, just a softness in my chest, a calmness I can't second guess. I stretched, I breathed, and for a while my body moved without denial. No need to rush, no need to run, just being here felt almost fun. Maybe healing is subtle, like waking up without armor. This is the morning I finally felt ready, not perfect, not fearless, but steady, ready to show up as I am, to not rehearse or overplan, ready to let life unfold without gripping everything I hold. Yeah, this morning felt soft, felt steady, and I finally felt ready. I brush my hair without rushing, let the mirror be gentle, not judging. I didn't scan for flaws or shame, I just saw me and said my name. And instead of wishing to change or mend, I smiled slowly like meeting a friend. I checked my messages with ease, not to seek approval but simply to read. And when I saw your name appear, my heart didn't jump out of fear, just warmth, not need, not ache, just gratitude with room to take. Maybe readiness isn't loud, maybe it's peace where panic used to crowd. This is the morning I finally felt ready, ready to trust the pace I'm in, to live without expecting sin, ready to believe I deserve quiet days, soft love, and small internal fights. But little by little, breath by breath, I let go of the urge to outrun death. And somewhere between yesterday and now, I learned a new kind of vow. I don't need perfection to belong to my own life. This is the morning I finally felt ready. Not polished, not flawless, but steady. Ready to say yes to small joys. Ready to stop shrinking my voice. Ready to let good things remain without fear they'll turn into pain. And with sunlight resting soft on me, I know I'm ready. Coffee warm between my hands. Future no longer feels like demands, just possibility, slow and true. And a whisper rising through my chest, I'm proud of you. Soft morning light through rough open blinds. Quiet room, quiet mind. No rush, no wake, no urgency. Just a calm thought rising. Life feels gentle lately. I'm not floating, not euphoric, not celebrating something historic. But my shoulders don't sit as high, and my breath doesn't feel like a sigh. The things that used to shake my core don't break me quite the same anymore. There's peace in places where fear used to be. Like the world finally learned how to speak softly to me. I still have doubts, I still get scared, I still worry about how much I care. But panic isn't running the show. It whispers quiet and then lets go. My heart doesn't brace like before for endings that never come. Wounds I already healed from. Instead my chest feels open, not wide, just no longer closed. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's the quiet return of parts of me I thought were gone. Life feels gentle lately, not perfect, not loud, but steady. The small things learn softer, the hard things hit lighter, and joy isn't something I chase, it stays. Yeah, life feels gentle lately, and I think I'm learning to receive it gracefully. I still get tired, still overthink, still take comfort in a late night drink. But now I pause, not to escape, but to notice the shape of my peace. There's a rhythm to the way I breathe, a softness in the way I speak. My voice is calmer with myself, and that alone feels like growth. Sometimes your name still crosses my mind, not urgent, not something undefined, just warm like a porch light in the distance. Not a destination, just reassurance. And if it someday leads somewhere, I'll let it. If not, I'm still complete. Maybe this is what being present feels like. Not waiting for life to hurt, just letting it be tender. Life feels gentle late, and I don't need to rush ahead. Don't need to rewrite what's been said. The little joys feel big enough, the quiet moments feel like love. vicious, like softness was malicious. But now peace doesn't feel like a trap, it feels like a welcome nap after years of running from myself. And maybe that's the greatest shift, not happiness, but the absence of constant fear. Life feels gentle lately, like the universe doesn't need to save me, like I'm not waiting for the break, like I'm allowed to make mistakes. And in the steady quiet of today, I feel something warm that doesn't fade away. Not fireworks, not destiny, just simple peace finally staying with me. Soft light, soft breath, a heart learning to rest, and with a small, grateful smile I whisper, I hope life keeps being gentle, but even if it isn't,